Hey everyone, this is Eric Brief with New York SEO Mensch. So I wanted to talk about the importance, the huge importance of Maps SEO when it comes to New York local businesses here. So Maps really is the VIP line for local businesses in Google. So you've probably seen, this is the first page of Google here. You got your paid results on the top. Most people really move past them. In fact, 80% of all clicks happen in this Maps plus organic section, but most of those right now for local business searches are happening in Maps. It's actually incredible when we look at our top ranking businesses that are ranking in the top 3 in Maps and the top 3 in organic. Maps will get about 80% of the phone calls. It's quite incredible. And the reason why that really is because it shows up first. So something like a first, second, and third positions in the organic results, it's really like fourth, fifth, and sixth because the top 3 results are right here in this map stuff. So it's really like, when Google is showing what results to show up, this is like the hyper local organic section, and this is more just a regular organic section. So this really has a huge premium on it. So maps for local businesses, they're showing up even more and more as time goes on. So back in the day, maybe some searches would have a map section, and now any search is actually really having maps show up. And so that's why it's getting so many calls, and it's because people are recognizing that having the reviews and a way to look at that business through that map right away is making a huge difference for conversion. Now, one thing to keep in mind here is that your optimization for maps is a little bit more nuanced than you might think. So these are different heat maps here, if you will, of where you're ranking. So now if you were to do a search ranking for your keyword in New York, let's say if you were a plumber, like plumber New York, well, what would happen is you're showing up in the Google My Business section, right? Can you see where this number 1 is here? You might show up really well for where your business is located within like a 1-mile radius, because each one of these little bubbles is a mile away from where the business is located. But you're not showing up directly around there, north, south, east, west. So if you Google yourself, you're not going to get a good idea of whether you show up in the map section. I could, help you see what your, what your ranking heat map is. But if you look below here at this second one, what you'll see here is that there's a lot of greens, right? 1, 2s, and 3s. So not only is this business ranking well for their main keyword where they're located, directly, but they're also ranking for that keyword in quite a good radius. So it's not just ranking for a couple keywords in one small location. It's ranking for as many keywords that are valuable to rank for as possible and as far and wide of a radius that you possibly can in your area. So a little bit more about that, the more that you can show up in maps for as many keywords as possible, right? It's taking up more real estate on that first page, and you're going to be able to get more engagement and clicks. And if somebody doesn't look in the maps, right, we're going to get you organically below there. But ultimately, what I'd like to do is essentially contact me for a free analysis for your SEO, also for maps. I'll give you kind of any recommendations that we need. And I'll also show you how we can create optimal level SEO plan for you, high level for your business, so that we can not just dominate organically and get you ranking a little bit in maps, but get you ranking for the best keywords as strongly as possible and as wide of a radius as possible in the area that you serve. So looking forward to talking. Thanks.